I remember when I lost my mind.
Hi, this
But there
is
was something so
Trish
pleasant
again.
about.
I'm going to do my little video blogs a little bit different. I am still going to read I still keep saying that, the lesson from the course every morning, just like I always do. Um, but I'm going to make these more about my personal experience with the lesson, and instead of doing it like I've seen others do, where they just read the lesson and that's it. I think that it would be more helpful for me and hopefully somebody else to do it that way. So I've got myself arranged. Let's read lesson 3, and then I'll um, have my piece to say about it. Lesson 3 is, I do not understand anything I see in this room, on this street, from this window, in this place. Apply this idea in the same way as the previous ones, without making distinctions of any kind. Whatever you see becomes a proper subject for applying the idea. Be sure that you do not question the suitability of anything for the application of the idea. These are not exercises in judgment. Anything is suitable if you see it. Anything is suitable if you see it. Some of the things that you see may have emotionally charged meaning for you. Try to lay such feelings aside and merely use these things exactly as you would anything else. The point of the exercises is to help you clear your mind of all past associations, to see things exactly as they appear to you now, and to realize how little you really understand about them. It is therefore essential that you keep a perfectly open mind, unhampered by judgment, in selecting the things to which the idea for the day is to be applied. For this purpose, one thing is like another, equally suitable and therefore equally useful. I want to read the last couple statements again, because I think my judgment creeps in as I read. It is therefore essential that you keep a perfectly open mind. Unhampered by judgment, in selecting the things to which the idea for the day is to be applied. For this purpose, one thing is like another, equally suitable and therefore equally useful. So everything's game for this. Nothing is more important than others. So we have to do the difficult thing when working with this lesson of laying some of the emotionally charged ideas and perceptions we have about things aside as we do the lesson, and say, I do not understand what that picture is. That table has no understanding for me. The fish decoration on the wall has no understanding for me. I do not understand anything about that aquarium. I do not understand anything about those broken down boxes. I do not understand anything about my shoes. I do not understand anything about this foot. All of that has equal. And the stumbling block, for me anyway, is laying aside the emotionally charged judgments that I have about things. I do that quite often, and this lesson is very good at reminding me about that, and that I do need to lay those aside, and that those are from my mind. Those are my perceptions, and that I've applied. And those applications don't necessarily, those applications, what do I mean? Those applications mean nothing because they aren't real. They're what I've designed. An example of that is, the themes that I have written into my life is a theme of lack, a lack of love, a lack of money, a lack of everything. And really, I don't lack anything. I certainly am not rich, but I have what I need. I am not unloved. I'm loved by a great many people. I'm very lucky that way, I think. I'm very loved and appreciated. But I can take myself to a place with my perceptions and judgments to where I believe that I'm not, or to where that means something different. Someone in my family did something very special for me this Christmas, and they did it out of love because they love me. But I need to look at that object and say that I don't understand anything about that, just so that I can lay that perception I have and what that means aside, what that means to me. Because the fact that they love me and how they love me and the ways that they show me are really up to them and have nothing to do with the way I perceive or think that they should love me or what those things mean. So while I still walk on this earth, they can mean a lot to me, but I need to be aware that what they mean to me is what they mean to me, and not project that onto the world around me, to my family, to the other things around me. That these are just things that I have created. So this lesson helps remind me as I go around the room and look at everything as equal, and there is nothing in this room, in this place, on this street, from this window, that I have any understanding about at all. I do not understand anything about these things. And that's all there is to it. And the next lesson tomorrow will be another step in helping me seek out the true meaning of all of these things, what that has to do with me, and how that can bring me closer to my realization of my true identity and with my connection with God. And I think that's all I've got to say today. Again, I hope that was helpful for me to do that, and I hope that was helpful for someone else. If not, please, like I've said, leave it. If it doesn't fit, leave it. If you find something that does fit, that's fabulous. So thank you for listening to this, and have a great day, a great Saturday.
I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that